Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate you guys being here. So we're going to start today talking about some of the dividend aristocrats for 2024. So it's a new year, we all have new goals. I'm on one of my favorite websites ever for research, and that's simplysafedividends.com. I've talked about this site so much because a lot of times we'll hear people tell us to do your research. Well, what does that look like, right? Where do I go? What questions do I ask? What should be some of the things I'm looking for when I'm doing my own research? So I like to make these videos because I feel like it'll help you to understand the research component to investing, and that it does not need to be hard. One reason why I love simplysafedividends.com is that it's an easy resource for beginner investors. Now I have a playlist talking about what a Roth IRA is, what is a 401k. I show you actually both our 401ks and Roths, but I think it's so important to understand how to research, especially from a beginner perspective. And this is absolutely one of my favorite websites to come to whenever I am doing research, especially on dividend paying stocks. Okay, and Brian, who is the CEO of this website, he actually did an interview with Ari. So I know a lot of you came over from Ari's channel. Him and Ari had a great interview talking about why he started the website, his inspiration behind it. Make sure you guys go and check out the interview and check out Ari's channel as well. I actually did an interview with him. Really great conversation, and I think you guys would love it. But yeah, check out Ari's channel. He's really great as well. But I want to talk to you guys about some of the picks that is on this list. Now, as always, Brian does an excellent job running this website. It's not just telling you, oh, this is a great stock or this is a great stock, but they actually give you a lot of information about the companies, and they tell you about their dividend safety scores, which I absolutely love because they're trying to help you as the beginner investor or, advanced investor, making sure that you're making good and safe investments with your hard-earned money, right? We're not gamblers here. We are trying to invest in securities that we feel have a safe growth period over the long term, right? And so they'll tell you right here in the table, in the chart that we're going to look at, that they're going to have their 5 picks. So I'm excited to see the 5 picks that they selected. They're going to talk about some dividend aristocrats that cut their payouts. A lot of people don't think that dividend stocks and funds will pause or cut their dividend payments, but it actually does happen, which is why you should always check in with your portfolio at least once a month or once a quarter. And before I move on any further, remember, I am not a financial advisor or a fiduciary. Take a look at some of my videos. I do show you our actual accounts, and I'm just your fellow investor on this journey with you. I'm your investy bestie, your financial friend, and we are in the trenches together, right? We're all trying to get to the same goal, which is financial freedom. Also, beware of fake pages, fake Facebook pages, WhatsApp, spam comments. I'm not going to ask you for money. I'm not going to ask you to reach out to me. I'm not going to even ask you to go talk to this person or that person. If I sell anything, it's always through my website, mt1finance.com, or my Amazon storefront. So if it sounds too good to be true, like $1,000 a day, it is too good to be true. Always send me an email, mommytradertube@gmail.com, just to confirm. Okay, we want to use wisdom, right? Because these scammers, they are really advanced, but always confirm with an email to me. Okay, and they also have in this table stocks set to become dividend aristocrats. So if you don't know this, dividend aristocrats are right here. Dividend aristocrats are stocks in the S&P 500 that have increased their dividends annually for 25 straight years. Not a year and then skip 2 years and then start again. 25 straight years. So they have, look at this, they've survived the 2000 dot-com bubble. Now I was in high school when that happened. The 2007-2009 financial crash. Now I was definitely an adult at that point, but I do remember the craziness that ensued because of that crash, the pandemic, and then right now with high inflation and interest rates. So the fact that these dividend aristocrats are still paying, that right there is like a motivate. That's a green flag for me, not a red flag. That's a green flag. So let's take a look at some of these dividend aristocrats. These are all 67. I'm going to move my head over so you can see the ticker, the name, the industry, or sector, but the industry, the dividend yield, how much is paying out, and then safety. Okay, so you can see right here, Leggett and Pratt. I always say some of these names wrong, but forgive me. Their yield is 7.23, but they're borderline safe, okay? If we come down to my favorite, look at my favorite monthly dividend company, Realty Income. Now, I highlighted all of them, but Realty Income right there is my favorite monthly paying REIT. It's probably the best monthly paying REIT in my humble opinion. We own a lot of shares in it. It pays out every single month. They're known as the monthly dividend company, and they have been paying out their dividends straight for 25 years. I love it, love it, love it. You also have some others I'm just going to point out. I'm not going to do all of them. You have AbbVie right here, which is in the biotech pharma space. If you're looking to get into that, that's a good one. Let's scroll. You see ExxonMobil, which we do own. You see some other good ones like Clorox. How many of you guys, especially if you have children, buy Clorox products like we do? So they're considered safe as well. Let me try to find like an unsafe one. Let's see if I can find an unsafe. Okay, well, all these are just safe, which is great. So you have a lot of options. I love the very safe ones. Look, General Dynamics right there. That's in the aerospace industry. You have Caterpillar, so like construction, home building, all of that. That's very safe. Look at this. So I love how they kind of shut out all the FUD, and they really give you something that's like considered safe or very safe. I think they cut all of the unsafe ones out, which is great, right? That's really great. So if you're new, you're trying to figure out, is this safe? These are all considered safe, very safe, borderline safe, but safe, okay? So let's come down and see right here. You see this chart right here. They have the dividends aristocrat list by sector and years of growth. So if you come down, let's point out some together. You may have to turn your phone sideways if you're looking at it to see. So if you look at industrial sector, you're looking at General Dynamics, ticker symbol GD, 31 years. Let's look at Realty Income. I saw it down here under the real estate sector, right here, 30 years. 30 years. Realty Income has been paying their dividend out consistently, okay? Again, I can't speak highly enough about Realty Income. I love it. I actually own shares. It's not like me just speaking it. I own it. Check out some of my previous videos. And I'm going to actually show you some of our dividend payments from December and some that's pending for January so that you can see like how they come in, how it snowballs and compounds over the long term. Let me point out some other ones. Let me look into like energy. Okay, so you got ExxonMobil, 41 years straight. So that's almost a dividend king. Now you got to be 50 years for dividend king. So ExxonMobil is almost there. Let's see. And some of these can be dividend aristocrats and dividend kings. Look at Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG. 68 years they've been paying out. Let me come down to one more. We'll do consumer discretionary. So you got Target right here, 53 years, and we have McDonald's, 47. So again, I really love this website. I mean, you guys can see that it's a pretty easy read as well. This video is not sponsored. I just wanted to show you some of the sites that I like to look at for research. So I showed you all of the lists right up here, this entire list, all 67 for 2024. Okay, now things can change. If companies abruptly just cut their dividend because of whatever reason, then that can change. But as of right now, January 15th, 2024, or as of Friday, January 12th, 2024, these are all 67. So I want you guys to do some homework, come on this website, do some research. It actually has them all listed out. Let me come down. They have their top 5 right here, but I want to show you is that all 67, you can actually do some more research. Really, really great website. I love that it really talks to you about like their picks, like ADP, the sector it's in, the dividend yield, is it safe, and the latest dividend increase, because a lot of people don't think that the dividend companies can actually increase, like Realty Income, increase their dividend payout, which is always good to see when you are a dividend investor. But I like the detail that it goes into for beginner investors, like doing your research and making sure you understand what you're invested in and all of that. They also have some future 2024 dividend aristocrats that will be joining this list. Remember, you have to have 25 years, so they are almost there. So these two, and then we have right here some future ones, so for next year coming into this list. So I really do like this list. Let me take you over to Robinhood so that you guys can see. Again, I'll have the direct link to this down below. So here's some of the dividend stocks that we own. Now, some of the dividend stocks that we own are not dividend aristocrats. They're kind of close. Some of them are 5 years, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, some 20 years. But again, we really do like these companies. So you can see like Visa, we started with this portfolio. We had $1.11 back in December. Aflac, I'm not going to go over all these because you can see it. Coca-Cola, what was that? $30.19. That was on 65 shares, and we received what, 46 cents per share. Realty income, which I was just talking about, we received $38.72. That was on 151.23 shares, and we received about 25 cents per share. Main Street Capital, which I really do like, we have 115.83 shares. We received 23 cents per share, so that dividend was for $27.22. Then I want to show you some that is for January. That's, we're looking at. So we have the Simply Volatility Premium ETF. That's good to kind of keep the portfolio balanced. If you're interested in like options and calls and puts, have a professional do it. I have no interest in trying to do it myself. This is a great fund that they'll do it for you. Seagate Technology got a dividend coming, well, at the recording of this video is here, but it will be reinvested. Altria, look at this, for $108.01. Just giving you a sneak peek. That was for 110.21 shares. We received 98 cents per share. So you'll see all these reflected in our January dividend video coming soon. I did want to make an announcement. I did sell TSLY. If you watch my channel before, my husband was interested in that. I have never liked it. It pays out a solid dividend, but it's a terrible like stock or security or fund for us anyway. I can't speak for everyone else. We took about a $700 loss. It didn't even matter getting the dividends. The fund kept crossing. Let me actually bring TSLY up. Like, I'm so happy to be out of it. I just never was a fan of TSLY. Let me see right there, scroll up. Let me pause this and then I can scroll up. So you can see, like, if I go to year to date, it's down 14.69%. And then this is again from January of this year, is down 15%. I just, and realty income was down too, but there's a correlative reason to that because of interest rates. But this is tied to Tesla, and yeah, they pay a good dividend, but this is why I'm always talking about you gotta like really believe in this, because it's down 50%, and it's not for growth so much, but man, I just didn't like it. I'm glad we have got rid of it. Again, if you want to invest in it, you can, but it wasn't for me. I'm glad my husband agreed and saw the light and we got rid of it. And so yeah, that's just a lesson. Like, understand what you're investing in. Make sure you can manage the risk. If you can't, put your money elsewhere, because it's your account, right? This is our portfolio. This is our money, and we just don't like it. I never liked it at all, and I verbalized that. I just don't like TSLY. So I'm glad that we got rid of it in our Interactive Brokers portfolio. But again, guys, let me know down below, like some of the dividend aristocrats that you saw on this list that caught your eye. You see their top 5 right here. What is it? Air Products, ADP, which is this I'm actually going to look at. They have Global, which is financials. I think we have enough financials. Next, Era Energy. I think we have enough energy in our portfolios because we want to be balanced. And then Roper, that's information technology. I may look into them too. I really am trying to look into AI more. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I will have this entire link down below so that you guys can go check it out. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Smash the notification bell so that you don't miss a post every time I upload videos. Make sure you watch out for those spammers and scammers and all of those crazy people, because that's just the world we live in. People should be ashamed, but we're not going to get into that. I'm not going to get on my soapbox right now, but thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure you let me know down below what you're looking at or what you may have bought, and until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye for now.